When it comes to doing arithmetic, you need to be aware of what the signs do doing the various operations of add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So when adding or subtracting, there are a couple rules you need to follow. First, when adding and subtracting two numbers that have the exact same sign, you just need to keep the sign that is there and just add the numbers together. So if we have a positive 7 and a positive 8, we know that when we combine those, it's just going to be a positive. So just a positive here, and then 7 plus 8 is 15. But if we have two negative numbers, negative 4 minus 2, so both have a minus sign, so I know when I combine them, I'm going to have a negative here, so then I just add the 4 and 2, and I'm going to get 6. So negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. Now, when you're adding or subtracting two numbers that have different signs, you need to keep the sign of the bigger number and then subtract the two numbers together. So if we have positive 6 minus 1, 6 is positive, 1 is negative, so the bigger number 6, we're going to use its sign. So it's going to be a positive here, and then 6 minus 1 is going to be 5. And for the next one, we have negative 9 plus 3. The bigger number is 9, and so that means our sign is going to be whatever 9 is. So since it's negative here, our answer will have a negative here. And then we just do 9 minus 3, which is 6. Now, multiplying or dividing has a little bit of a different set of rules. So when you are multiplying or dividing two numbers that have the same sign, your answer or your result will always be positive. So positive 7 times positive 2, since it's both positive, my answer will be positive. So then 7 times 2 is 14. Or negative 2 times negative 5. Multiplying by two negatives will give me a positive answer, so I know it'll be positive, and so I just do 2 times 5, which is 10. If I'm dividing, a positive 6 divided by a positive 3, since they're both positive, my answer will be positive, so I just do 6 divided by 3, which is 2. And if I have a negative 8 divided by a negative 2, a negative divided by a negative will again give me a positive, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. But if you're multiplying or dividing two numbers that have different signs, your result will always be negative. So a negative 3 times a positive 8, negative times a positive will give me a negative answer. So then 3 times 8 is 24, so a negative 24. And then 9 times negative 2, positive times a negative, will give me a negative. So I just do 9 times 2, which will give me 18, so a negative 18 will be my solution. And dividing goes the exact same way. Negative 10 divided by a positive 2 is going to give me a negative in my answer. So then I just do 10 divided by 2, which will give me 5. So my final answer will be negative 5. And then positive 24 divided by negative 4, positive divided by a negative will give me a negative. So I just do 24 divided by 4, which will give me 6. So my result will be negative 6.